and sending you in.
Share the screen. Duke, you got to share the screen still.
Calm down, going.
All right. Welcome to the ECFL Week 5 finale. This is the game of the week. It might be game of the year, ladies and gentlemen. We have number 3 Army taking on number 2 App State here in Boone, North Carolina. And this is for all the marbles. This is for number 1, I assume, in the league this year. I'm Knight, joined in the booth by my boy Andrew Bird. How are you doing tonight, man?
Knight, I'm doing good, man. Great to be back in the booth with you this evening for an amazing
Uh-oh.
game. House call.
And that's the self-proclaimed, right off the bat, the self-proclaimed number 1 halfback in the league with a huge return. And just like that, they're inside the 25 to start this one. 1st and 10, they go to their freshman Elijah Diggs. He'll pick up 4 and then get out of bounds. So 2nd and 6, and they're already knocking on the door of the red zone.
Yeah, that was dangerous. Lucky there was a shoestring tackle there by App State. Otherwise, App State would already be looking at a deficit.
All right, 2nd and 6, they go with the handoff to Max Prime. This time he loses 2. Zumi Anderson on the tackle.
Yeah, good hustle here by the App State defense to see that was a run and get in the backfield.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 8 after a explosive first kickoff of the game. Justin Duke dropping back. Going to find his man, but he makes him extend for it. Mookie Rising, gain of 4. And that will bring up the punting unit. Or the field goal unit, sorry.
That was a good effort there by Mookie Rising to extend out and catch that. Just unfortunate that he ended up falling short of the first down.
Yeah, one interesting thing to note, obviously this is a big game in and of itself, big Conference USA matchup. One interesting thing to note, I guess, is Mookie Rising is playing against his former team here tonight. So we'll see if that plays a factor into this game going forward. Jackson Jolt with a return gets to about the 24-yard line. So Oswald Cobblepot and the offense will come out. Rollout on 1st down, and they throw it into traffic. Casey Bronco knocks it down.
Yeah, nearly intercepted there by Army. That would have been looking for some trouble there.
Yeah, definitely. 2nd and 10 here. Cobblepot throwing it again. This time knocked down by the senior Justin Brown.
Another one that could have been intercepted, and then Army would have been in real good position.
All right, here we go. After 2 straight great plays. 3rd and 10, throwing it deep, and it will be too far. So Cobblepot comes out 0 for 3, and they will punt on their first drive.
Yeah, it looked like Cobblepot had his man on the sideline and just overshot it by at least 10 yards.
Yeah, you hate to see that there to start this game like that. But, that's how it is sometimes, as we have another big return. This time, Maple Bacon, 29-yard return on the punt. And that'll put them, again, in really good field position. All right, 1st and 10, Justin Duke sending his tight end in motion across the left side. Dropping back to pass, throwing it left, and he will not find anybody. That'll be an incomplete pass.
Yeah, let's hope Army can get more than a field goal on the board after getting both offensive drives getting amazing field position.
Yeah, neither team has had a first down yet. One just has been incredible in the return game. So here we go, 3rd and 10. Justin Duke dropping back to pass, feeling the pressure, gets it off to his man McDowell. McDowell makes a stiff arm, gets pushed out of bounds, and that will be the first down of the game. Nice play there by Justin Duke.
Yeah, good throw there by Justin Duke, and good good, nice stiff arm here by McDowell.
There we go. So first down of the game. Now they're at about the 16-yard line inside the red zone once again. Let's see what they do here. 1st and 10 from the shotgun. He will drop back to pass again. He's going to get hit this time for a sack. And the sack's going to go to Jamison Price.
Yeah, this App State defense isn't here to fool around. They mean business.
And that will be the first sack of the season for the senior linebacker Price here. Knocks Justin Duke and the offense back a little bit. 2nd and 17 now. Empty back set, or empty shotgun set. They're going to throw it across the middle to Elijah Diggs. He'll pick up 3, 3rd and 14 here.
Yeah, if you're Army, you want to try to convert this first down so you can have a shot at the end zone.
Yeah, we'll see right here. We'll see if they take a shot or if they play it safe. 3rd and 14, so quite a bit of ground to cover here. Justin Duke looking, throwing it right into a defender's hands. He gets hit as he throws, and they don't make him pay there because it's a drop. The field goal unit will come out.
Yeah, that App State defender wishes he could have had another shot at that one because that should have been an interception.
Yeah, and if you look at where he was on the field and where the rest of the offense was, that might have been a pick six too. So, big missed opportunity here as Jackson Jolt gets just over the 30-yard line to start this next drive. We'll see what this high-powered offense, the number 1 offense in the ECFL to this point, let's see what they can do here on their second drive. 1st and 10, they hand it off to Thickums McGurkin. He will pick up about 3 before getting pinballed for the tackle there. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, like you said, this App State offense is a top 3 offense in the league, and this Army defense is a top 5 when it comes to scoring, so...
Yeah, unstoppable force against a movable object is what it sounds like. 2nd and 7, Thickums McGurkin powers through. He will get, they're not going to give him the first, so they'll say 3rd and inches on the 7-yard carry there. Third and inches, faking it to McGurkin's throwing play action across the middle. They will find Tito Gonzalez, the tight end here, going across, and he'll pick up 16 and a 1st down.
Yeah, Cobblepot's first completion of the game goes for a nice gain there.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting when they showed that replay. The linebacker number 4, Shad Means Business. It looked like he's the one with the misplay there. He left his man in coverage to go get the sack and then change his mind later. On 1st down here, Jackson Jolt goes airborne. He'll pick up 15 and another 1st down, but he takes a big hit there.
Yeah, big hit there by Jackson Jolt. Way to hold on to the ball, and it looks like Cobblepot is finally starting to get into a rhythm here.
And he's not a man you want to get into a rhythm if you're facing him defensively. 1st and 10 here. Cobblepot going to take off this time. Stiff arms a man, then slides. Nice play there. And it will be 1st and goal for App State now.
Yeah, App State's first time being in the red zone this game, so we'll have to see if they can take advantage of the drive put together here by Cobblepot in this offense.
Here we go. 1st and goal from about the 7 or 8 yard line. They're going to hand him to Thickums McGurkin. He's going to break a tackle, get brought down after a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and goal from 1 or 2, it looks like.
Yeah, just a good run there by Thickums McGurkin to help his team get even closer. Now it's just a matter if they can convert.
And that is what they do. They go to the I formation on 2nd and goal, hand it to Thickums McGurkin. He has the first touchdown of the game and his 11th on the ECFL season. And it looks like pinning the extra point, they are going to be back on top against this Army team. There we go, 7-6. Gonna be kicking it back off to Max Prime here. We'll see if he has another explosive return in him. Breaks a tackle, cuts it out to the outside, gets to about the 35, so a decent return for sure. Now it's up to the Army offense to really get going here.
Yeah, as you see here, App State 70 yards to Army's 19 so far in this game.
Here we go, 1st and 10, and he throws it to nobody. I don't know if he was going for digs there and just missed or what that was, but 2nd and 10 now coming up.
I think this rain is starting to get to Justin Duke. The ball may be slipping out of his hands on some of these throws.
Yeah, that's a good point. 2nd and 10 here. Tito Deathridge in for a sack, making it 3rd and 14. I see in the chat, Nittany Pete said, what happened? Army has 6 points and only 19 yards. 2 long returns, one on a kick return and then one on a punt return that put them in field goal range on both. All right, so 13 here for Justin Duke in the offense, sending the tight end across the right side of the formation. He will drop back, throwing it deep to the left to nobody. That one excited me a little bit, but there's no one around. And that will bring up 4th down, so another stalled drive for Army. This time they don't cap it off with a field goal.
Yeah, if you're wanting to be the #1 team in the ECFL, from what we've seen the last few drives from Army, that is not what you want to be doing.
All right, so here we go, and I agree with you definitely. App State, after having a good drive on the last one, capping it off with a Thickums-McGurkin touchdown. Let's see what they go to here from the pistol, handing it off to McGurkins. He has a lane, and he picks up 11 before getting brought down. That's another 1st down for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, way to find the hole there by McGurkin and just follow his blockers up into the 2nd level of this Army defense.
1st and 10, going back to Thickums. Thickums with another big run and another 11, 12-yard gain and a 1st down. So they're getting him going early, and he has something to say about being the best back in the league, that's for sure.
Yeah, McGurkin is looking to have a big game tonight. Already have 6 of 41 and a touchdown.
And they get hit with a false start here, so it will back them up just a little bit. They're still in Army territory, but it'll be 1st and 15 now from the pistol. 2 tight ends set, sending one of their tight ends across the formation. They'll fake the handoff. Pressure got there, but he gets rid of it in time. Dick Trickle, gain of 1. Nice tackle by number 7. That's James Welch.
Yeah, way to get rid of the ball there by Cobblepot. Instead of taking the sack on safety blitz, he was able to get at least some positive gain.
And then 2nd and 14 here. He finds his man Dick Trickle sitting down on the route, and that'll be a pickup of about 7, so making it 3rd and much more manageable.
Yeah, definitely. This 3rd and 7 is a lot more manageable than 3rd and 14. So
here we go. App State 1 of 2 on 3rd down so far tonight. They have trips to the right side this time from the pistol. Dropping back, Cobblepot throwing it right. He will find Jackson Jolt, but that will not be enough for a 1st down, and that will bring up 4th down and the punting unit here.
yeah, both teams so far have come to play, and as you see there, App State 103 total yards of offense, only to Army's 15.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Army offense definitely needs to wake up. They have an excellent special teams and an excellent defense, but that's not going to be enough to take down App State. So their offense will need to wake up. Let's see if they do it here. 1st and 10. They run a draw to Max Prime, and that won't go anywhere. It'll be a loss of 3. Max Capone on the tackle. All right, 2nd and 13, looking like trips to the right side this time. See what they do. He's calling an audible here, dropping back to pass. Throwing it to the right, has a man. That's Mookie Rising, only for a gain of 2, though. So this App State team has done very well at keeping everything in front of them so far.
Yeah, this App State defense, like you said, good job on keeping everything in front of them and getting the open field tackles on the first time when they go to tackle somebody.
3rd and 11, they find Max Prime. He breaks a few tackles, but it won't be enough, and that will again bring up the punting unit. Another stalled drive here for Army, and App State's going to be getting the ball back here.
Yeah, if you're App State here, you want to try to go down the field and put another 7 on the board. You know, expand your lead and kind of give yourself a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, we'll see. So far, no turnovers and no really big plays offensively. As he gets it out here. Jackson Jolt breaking a tackle. I think he might have had the first, but they're going to take away his forward progress on that, making it 2nd and inches. Like I said, there's been no really big plays down the field, and there's been no turnovers. It's a battle of field position so far and one good drive, really. 2nd and inches, and they get the sack. That's Bo Cannon, who shot up like a cannon, and that will be a huge sack on 2nd down, making it 3rd and 9 now.
Yeah, it looked like App State here was running a play action, and like you said, Bo Cannon just shot straight through the gap, unblocked, and Cobblepot didn't have time to even throw the ball away.
Here we go, 3rd and 9. Looks like a safety blitz coming to the right side. They pick it up. Cobblepot finds his man Jamar Carr on the sideline. That's 12 yards and a 1st down. They're going to review this one, though.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like he might have been in, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, he's in.
His foot's down there.
Yeah, his foot's down.
So I'm assuming...
Oh, yeah, that wasn't a review. That was a challenge.
Oh, wow.
Already challenged it.
Yeah, so there it is there. They lose a timeout from the failed coaches challenge. And here we go. Thickens McGurkin, pickup of 16 on the ground here. Nice cut back towards the middle of the field.
Yeah, like I said, McGurkin is looking to have an amazing game tonight. He's already at 71 yards. He could easily break 100 yards in this first half.
You got to wonder what Coach Beard was looking at, because, I mean, Jamar Carr caught the ball on his sideline there. So I don't know if one of his players or an assistant coach, fed him something and told him he was clearly out or what, but that wasn't, looking back at the play, it didn't look like it was that close here. 2nd and 7. Let's see. Cobblepot looking right, finds his man, and Tito Gonzalez, gain of 20, and just like that, it's a 1st and goal for the Mountaineers here.
Yeah, going back to that play, if I'm Beard, I figure out who it was. Well, if it's an assistant, I fire that assistant on the spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder, maybe he was bobbling it or something. I don't know. First and goal here from the pistol. Cobblepot throwing a risky pass here. Jamar Carr catches it, but it will pick up 2, and that was a recipe for a pick 6 right there.
Yeah, definitely. If one of those Army defenders would have been able to jump that route, that was definitely going to be a 6 the other way.
All right, well, there you have it. We are through one quarter here, and it's a pretty even ball game, at least by the score. Army 6, App State 7. This is ECFL action, and we're going to begin quarter 2 right now. Here we go. Sending the man in motion. 2nd and goal, handed off to Thickums, and he gets met with a huge shot. That's McMaple Bacon coming up and laying one of the biggest hits I've seen on the season so far.
Yeah, he looked like Ed Reed he looked like Ed Reed back there in the backfield.
Jeez, all right, 3rd and goal now from the 5-yard line. Throwing it, finds Teddy Legend, and that is his 7th touchdown on his freshman season, taking the lead 13-6, pinning the extra point here.
Yeah, if you're App State, that's exactly what you wanted. You wanted to be able to go down the field with a decent drive and end up getting 7 to extend your lead.
and they do make the extra point. So it is an 8-point game. App State on top of Army here just a few seconds into the second quarter. We'll see Max Prime take the return here. This offense for Army desperately needs to wake up.
Yeah, I agree.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's still going.
Look, I said the other day in the podcast that he is the Christian McCaffrey of the ECFL, and I stand by it. The dude's a weapon. I'm just saying. 1st and 10, they go with the draw. He'll lose 2. Looked like it was that Lacey Carr who had that wrapped up there.
Maybe on special teams he's the Christian McCaffrey, but right now it doesn't look like it.
Well, the draw plays don't do anyone favors except for, like, I don't know, Maryland runs draws pretty well, I guess. 2nd and 12, handing it off to Max Prime. He'll get those 2 yards he lost back, but Max Capone met him for the tackle there.
Yeah, this App State defense is doing an amazing job at being able to read what's going on the Army offense and put a stop to it.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Duke has some time, finds his man. That's Austin Wheeler. He stiff arms a man and then walks out of bounds. 27-yard gain, big pickup on 3rd down here.
Yeah, if you're Army, this is, you need plays like this that'll hopefully spark your offense so you can get out of this slump that you look to be in early on.
All right, here we go. Yeah, I agree with you there. Get out of the slump, get some completions, maybe build that confidence up a little bit. 1st and 10, Justin Duke throwing it to the left, and somehow it's not caught. He ended up dropping it. Looked like it was going to be picked. Somehow got to the receiver either way, but he couldn't bring it down. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that looked more like an interception than anything.
And that one almost was as well. Norman Martell with the breakup. Here we go, 3rd and 10. Throwing it across the middle to Max Prime. Max Capone with the tackle, so a little bit of Max on Max crime here. That'll bring up the field goal unit, so okay drive by Army. They responded with some points at least.
Yeah.
Hopefully if they make this, as they do. So the deficit is now 5 points. That's their first real successful drive of the game. So here we go. We have some breath of life from the Army offense here in the second quarter.
Since we're, spectating or broadcasting a football game, I want to ask you, what's your predictions for the Super Bowl on Sunday?
I don't know. I don't want the Chiefs to win, but I don't want to be a hater, so I don't know. I'm going to enjoy it. It's the first Super Bowl Sunday I'm going to have off in like 3 or 4 years, so I'm going to enjoy it. I don't care who wins.
I'm a Niners fan by heart, so.
Oh, there you go. Well, good luck. I wish them the best for you.
I'm predicting the Niners to win by 10.
Turn y'all mics up. Well, they're up, so it got certain sound settings. I don't know. I can yell for you if you want, but
yeah, I can lean into my mic and but I don't want to blow your guys' eardrums out.
I'm gonna do Kovu right here. Hold
on. Okay.
3rd and 5. Here we go. Huge catch on the sideline. Big gain of 4. Love to see it. I can't match his energy. I'm sorry.
I got to jump in the booth with Kovu the other night, and man, that guy brings a whole new level of energy to broadcasting.
Yeah, he's my favorite broadcaster by far. Good stop here, though. Army getting the ball back. McMaple Bacon, not a lot of room to return on the punt, but Army offense takes over. So they slow down the App State offense, at least on that drive, and can potentially take the lead if they put some points on here. They go 1st and 10 with another draw. This one will actually gain a yard, so that's a plus. 2nd and 9.
I wanted to bring something up. On that punt, it looked like an Army guy was close to blocking it, so I wonder if maybe the App State punter tried to rush it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It looks like a drop here. They're not going to count it as a catch. So if they do count that as a drop, that would be Elijah Diggs' 10th drop on the season. So a tough start for his freshman year, but he does have 5 touchdowns to go with that. So kind of a mix of hot and cold. Whoa, big he throws a beamer off of his tight end's helmet, and somehow it bounced off his helmet into his hands. It won't go for a first down, though, so they'll punt it back to App State here.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on there.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I saw it
Typically, when
ding
you
off
see...
his.
Go ahead.
I saw it ding off his helmet and it into his hands. I'm like, okay, that's something you don't see every day.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, trips to the right this time. They're going to throw a quick bubble screen to the right. That's Teddy Legend. He'll pick up a gain of 5. His 2nd catch of the day. Slow start for him, so Army's done a good job of it, at the very least, not giving up a big play to him yet.
Yeah, but don't jinx it. At some point, they're gonna give up. Army's gonna give up something huge.
All right, well, we'll see. 3rd and 2 here after the 3-yard carry. Thickens McGurkin a gain of, or averaging 6 yards a carry so far tonight. So that was a win if you consider his average. 3rd and 2, they're in the I formation. Gonna hand it off to Thickums. He's gonna get the first down and a little bit more. And so another conversion really for App State.
Yeah, App State seems to just be moving this ball at will. 183 yards of total offense for the App State Mountaineers.
1st and 10, 2-yard gain for Thickums, making it 2nd and 8 now. The Army defense really needs to crunch down if they don't want to end up giving up points. They have, another 10 or so yards of breathing room. 2nd and 8, Cobblepot throwing it across the middle. He finds Teddy Legend for a gain of 10. And they're getting closer and closer to getting in either field goal range or, in range for a big play touchdown here.
Yeah, there you go. Teddy Legend now starting to get involved a little bit more. We'll have to wait and see how they plan to keep using him.
And then on 1st and 10 here, big play by Thickums. He'll pick up 11, up to 80 yards now here in the first half. Another first down, though, so they're wearing down this Army defense slowly but surely.
Yeah, if you're Army, you definitely want to stop here, even if it is holding them to a field goal.
Yeah, definitely. So if they do get a field goal, which I guess we're projecting a little far into the future, but I want to pick your brain. If App State gets a field goal here and then Army goes back and scores a touchdown, do you go for 2, or is it too early to even worry about that? What do you think?
I mean, in my opinion, I think it's too early. You still have plenty of football to go. I would say if you were in like the 4th quarter, like 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, and you're down, I would say maybe, but I'd say here it's too early.
All right, fair enough. 3rd and 4, they're going to run the halfback screen. Has some blocking, but Army closes in very fast, and they're going to end up losing 2 yards. And so one half of that comes to fruition. They are going to kick a field goal, I imagine, 4th and 7 here.
Yeah, I'd assume they're going to kick the field goal here, take the points, and then kick the ball off to Army.
So that's what they're going to do. 3 minutes left in the second half, or in the second quarter, so plenty of time to work with, even with the 2 timeouts. And they do make the field goal, so 8-point game now. Army's going to get the ball back with plenty of time to try to score before halftime here.
Yeah, if you're Army, you definitely need that score. You definitely need the points you can get to be able to get back into this game.
And this time the return is Maple Bacon. Somehow he gets up. I feel like he was down at one point.
I thought if he would have broken that last tackle, he was gone.
Wow. Kind of crazy here. Someone in the chat said, being a Marine, do we have to say Army so much? Well, that is the name of their team, so it would be kind of
Yes.
hard as Mookie Rising breaks a
And
huge
he's
tackle,
gone.
and that's a touchdown against his former team, and they strike back. Justin Duke, Mookie Rising, that's 6.
Yeah, what a route here by Mookie Rising, and then the ability. I think the defender just missed the tackle. I think that's all it was.
Yeah, he whiffed. He whiffed, and honestly, it kind of propelled Mookie even faster just by the momentum of it. And they
Oh,
are
they're
going for
going
2,
for.
so they want to tie it.
Okay.
There we go. Here we go. Justin Duke throwing it, has his man Elijah Diggs, and we are tied at 17. They do go for it. They didn't want that deficit at halftime. They said, hell no, we came here to win. Let's tie it up here. I like it. I like the call.
I mean, hey, as long as it worked, it worked for him, so you can't really hate it either.
I like it. I wasn't sure if they'd go for it, but I did throw that out there, kind of hoping that they did. So my prediction, came absolutely true on both ends. That was kind of cool.
Are you like a psychic or something?
Yeah, I don't like to broadcast it. I went 9-0 in predictions last week for a reason, but all right, here we go. 2nd and 9. App State 2:40 and counting remaining, so potentially this drive doesn't work out well. Army can get the ball back with some time, and they throw it to Jackson Jolt as he steps out, so it'll be 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, this could be huge here if Army holds App State from getting this first down.
Here we go, 3rd and 6. Cobblepot throwing it to Jamar Carr. He will not get there. Nice tackle. Jamar Carr's got to run his route a little bit deeper, and that's a first down, but either way, they're going to punt it back here. They're not going to call a timeout, though, so, they're not going to run it out anyways. All right, so Army's going to get the ball back with about 2 minutes left after this return. A lot of broken tackles on it. That's one thing I'll say is a big kind of factor so far in this game is App State's special teams has been terrible for them on tackling.
Yeah, it's insane with how many returns McMaple Bacon has been able to get across the 40, and even that one that we just saw in the last possession getting it on App State's side of the field.
Right. 2nd and 10 here after the first down drop to McDowell. This time he'll find Max Prime for a gain of 8, so it'll be 3rd and 2. Let's see what they draw up here.
It seems like App State's defense is having a hard time tackling too. I wonder if the rain has anything to do with that.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's a good point. The drops play a factor. The rain plays a factor in that. The rain plays a factor in the errant throws, and definitely tackling. It's harder to grab someone who's soaking wet. Nice pickup for a first down for Justin Duke, though. So now it'll be an empty shotgun set for him. He's throwing it deep to the right, has a man, and this one's going to be a touchdown. Mookie Rising, number 2, against his former team. Look, I told you it was going to play a factor. You can't tell me he's not having a revenge game right now.
Yeah, no, Mookie Rising is in his villain arc right now. He's showing App State why he is going to be a problem going into the rest of the season.
Comes into the game with only 1 touchdown on the entire year, 298 yards, and he doubles the touchdown amount here in the first half against some would argue the best defense in the league. They're definitely a top 3 defense. Huge half for sure. 1:14 left. They do have all 3 timeouts, so App State has plenty of time to really answer back here and potentially tie it before halftime.
Yeah, and as you see here, it looks like Army is catching up to App State with the total yards so far.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Throwing it to Jackson Jolt here on a little bit of a flat pass there, and he'll pick up 7 before getting absolutely blasted. 2nd and 3 now. They do call their first timeout. And they throw it here short of the first, and so the clock will remain running. Tito Gonzalez with the catch, 3rd and 1.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see here. Maybe Army can get another stop and get the ball back with less than a minute to go.
Here we go. They are going to come back to the line, 50 seconds and counting. Throwing it, and it will be knocked out. That's Jay Money with a nice diving breakup, and they're going to get the ball back again.
Yeah, and it stops the clock. That play right there stops the clock for Army, so it gives Army a chance to use the remaining clock plus their 2 timeouts to get down the field and do something.
Right, exactly. I mean, it was a free timeout. That breaking that ball up right there, that was more valuable than a sack because it gave them a free timeout and they get the ball back with more time on the clock. Here we go, 1st and 10. Colin McDowell catches it out of the backfield and ends up picking up a first down here. It looks like he stepped out of bounds. So 1st down and clock stoppage.
Yeah, and Justin Duke finally seems to be getting in the groove that we saw Cobblepot get into after his after their first offensive drive.
They go to Max Prime on 1st down. He can't get anywhere, so they'll end up using a timeout after a gain of 2. Safety blitz coming on the left side here for App State. And he will throw it out. So 3rd and 8 now, 27 seconds remaining in the half. App State gets it to start the second half, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right because Army
Prime opened it with the big.
Army got the field goal on the first possession of the game. So
Norman Martell with his 2nd breakup of the game. This one comes at a huge time. 3rd and 8. He'll break it up and it'll bring up the punting unit. 23 seconds and 2 timeouts. I've seen App State score with less.
That could have been trouble for Army too. That could have ended up being 6.
Yeah, definitely. That's for sure. All right, here we go from the 20. So, 30, about 45 yards from field goal range here. They're just going to run it. But they get a big run and call a timeout. So here we go. 12 yards on the pickup here. Only about 30 or so yards from field goal range now, give or take. We'll see if they get it here. 13 seconds. Throwing a bit of a dangerous pass there, and he doesn't get out of bounds. So this one will pretty much take us to half. Even if he gets the playoff here, it'll have to be a Hail Mary, and he won't. So there you have it. After 2, Army on top, 24-17, ECFL action, game of the week. Really a battle for number 1 here. What do you think? What are your thoughts on the first half?
First half, I was kind of worried about Army, man. They were struggling. App State had 108 yards to Army's 20. And then later into the second quarter, Army started going on a roll, and App State giving up 14 unanswered points. That's not how you win a game. That's not how you get the number 1 spot in a league.
Definitely. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I know both teams are eyeing that number 1 spot after the number 1 North Dakota State went down this week to Fresno State. The number 1 is up for grabs, and what 2 better teams? What better opportunity do we have than the number 2 and the number 3 team to be duking it out? No pun intended, for that spot. So
yeah, and if you look here, even though App State is losing the game, they have a better time of possession than Army does.
Yeah, definitely. So I don't know. Going into the second half, we still haven't seen the turnover. Officially, we haven't seen the turnover, but we've had a bunch of turnover-worthy plays. I really think here in the second half, the team that starts coming down with those is going to pull away.
Yeah, or this could end up being a dogfight where its last possession has a chance to win the game.
Yeah, that very well could be as well. It's the number 1 and the number 2 scoring offense in the ECFL. Both top 5 scoring defenses, both top 5 points differential, or both top 3 point differential. They're both, they're both two teams that are keyed in to win. As Cobblepot picks up 4 on the ground here, it could be a dogfight to that last possession, saying for sure. So 2nd and 6 here. Cobblepot going to throw it out quickly. Didn't like what he saw, so he'll throw it away. 3rd and 6 now for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, if you're App State here, down 7 early in the 3rd, you need to start converting these 3rd and shorts to be able to help your offense.
And they convert it here. Jackson Jolt across the middle, gain of 9 and a 1st down. His 7th catch of the ball game comes up with a big 1st down here. 1st and 10, Cobblepot dropping back again. Has his man on the sideline, somehow kept his feet in bounds. That's a 1st down. Let's see if they take a look at that. It looked like he was running out of bounds for a second there. Guess not.
Yeah, it looked close, but it looks like the refs are not gonna not gonna call up to the booth. Nor does it look like Army is gonna challenge it.
There you go. Well, we'll call it great footwork then, because it looked like a heck of a play. They go right back to Jamar Carr, gain of 1 here on the bubble. Let's see what they do. They are in Army territory now. Empty shotgun set. They have pressure right away. He has to throw it away. Cobblepot has played smart with the ball here when he's facing pressure so far tonight. Let's see if they bring that same pressure on 3rd and 9 here.
Yeah, 3rd and 9. I'd expect some pressure to Cobblepot because it doesn't seem like he's doing very good with pressure.
And he gets it to McGurkin here. They're going to go for it. They feel like they're in no man's land. 4th and 4, empty shotgun set. Let's see what they call here. Trips to the right side. He's thrown it across the middle, has a 1st down. Looks like it's Tito Gonzalez, and that is a huge 4th down pickup. Aggressive play call here to open the half.
Yeah, amazing. Risky call. I would have thought they would have just punted it away and let Army get it at their own 25, but good play call here by App State to go for it and get it.
1st and 10. They're going to hand it off. He breaks a tackle, breaks another, and he'll end up picking up 3. Yeah, to talk about that 4th down play for a second, I actually like that play call a lot because they were at about the 35-ish, maybe a little bit further back, but I punting from that distance just really leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and a lot of these kickers can't make that kick. So I don't mind it if it's 4th and less than 5. Heck of a play call to keep the drive alive, though. Now we're at a 3rd and 7 inside the red zone. Here we go. 3rd and 7. And he gets rid of it before they get home, the D-line, and that will bring up the field goal unit here. Looking to make it 20-24 here, pinning the pretty easy field goal. Let's see. And he does make it. So it's a 4-point game. App State does score coming out of the second, coming out of halftime.
Yeah, if you're App State, though, you do want that touchdown because that ties it up and puts the pressure back on Army to go down and answer.
Right, here we go. Army offense taking over. They failed to score right before half, but they had a couple touchdowns before that were very impressive. So let's see what they do here. 1st and 10, Justin Duke cannot find his man. Looks like he just threw a grounder there. He had a guy who had some space, but that's going to bring up an incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. All right, Justin Duke dropping back here on 2nd. He's going to take a sack, and that looks like it's Rhino Dobbins for his, 12th sack of the season. Big time play for 81. And that,
amazing. Amazing move there by Dobbins to get past the offensive lineman and get into the backfield of Army.
Yeah, that sack makes it 3rd and 19 here. Long way to go. We'll see if they take a shot or if they just throw a dump off here. And it doesn't matter because Bukaki Boma is coming up for a sack. He gets in there quick, and Justin Duke and the offense are going to have to punt here.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate drive there by Army. Getting a good start and then taking back-to-back sacks on 2nd and 3rd down there.
There we go. So they're going to get it already in Black Knight territory. Jackson Jolt with a modest return here. So here we go. They're starting at the Army's 45. Building some confidence here. They hand it to Thickums. Thickums gets 5 and then gets hit by 2 Army defenders.
Yeah, and McGurkin is finally over the 100-yard mark tonight. Thought it said like 13 or 14 for 107.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, huge game for him. Bunch of carries that have gone, 10, 11, 12. I think one was like 16 yards. Cobblepot picks up the first down on the ground here this time. So they're getting closer and closer to the end zone. Trips to the left now. He will drop back to pass, throwing it deep to the left, has a man that's open. Jamar Carr for a touchdown, and App State takes the lead back 26-24.
Yeah, Jamar Carr just took the top off this Army secondary and is like, okay, you know what? You guys had the lead long enough. Now it's our turn to get the lead back.
You mentioned dogfight as we're at halftime. That's exactly what this game feels like so far. Both teams just matching blow for blow, and I know there's someone who's gonna say pause in the chat. That's okay. Blow for blow. Huge game so far. Let's see what Justin Duke and this offense can do. They really need to not be taking sacks on this drive. Justin Duke throwing it deep this time. Double coverage. It won't come down with anybody. Zumi Anderson with the breakup.
Yeah, that could have been our first turnover, and that would have been huge at this point in the game for Appalachian State. You know, the Army defense, the last few drives, hasn't really been able to stop them, so if they would have had that interception there, I had a feeling App State would have went down and scored yet again.
Yeah, I mean, they need. I think they desperately need to maintain the drive here because if they punt it here, they're still giving App State great field position. So 3rd and 13, they're going to go with the halfback screen. Max Prime does what he can, but he'll only get 7 here. So they will end up punting on the 4th and 6, and App State going to take over again. Here we go. Didn't do much on the punt there. It's not. I mean, that was a good punt, so it's not great field position for App State. Taking over at the 35 or 34. Could be a lot worse, I guess. All right, 1st and 10. Roll out to the right. Throwing it. Has a man, Jamar Carr, as he steps out. He has been toying with that sideline tonight.
Yeah, 7 of 90 for Carr. He's looking to have a good second half here in this one for App State.
Man, I can't think of a single game like in recent time where a guy makes that many plays on the sideline. Like, I don't even know if he's gone across the middle of the field yet. Shad means business with a nice tackle for a loss there, so they'll lose 5 on that 1st down carry, and they're back in their own side of the field now. And on the 2nd down carry, they're going to lose yards again. This time, Shad means business 2 straight plays, so he's been keying in on that run. And it'll be 3rd and 16 now for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, this Army front defensive unit has really been figuring out when they run the ball and how to get in the backfield.
Here we go, 3rd and 16. He's dropping back, throwing it deep, has a man. That's Jamar Carr again, and he's going to score again. 53 yards, touchdown, and they're on top by 9 now.
Yeah, pending the PAT, it'll be 10, so if you're Army, now is when you need you need to put together a couple of good offensive drives that end up in 7.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at this point, you're going against a team that is very good at taking a lead, and when they take it, they pull away. A 10-point lead with, a whole quarter and almost a half to go might not be word for, time for panic in most situations. Against a team like App State, it's absolutely time to panic. I don't want to say it's now or never here, but it's certainly starting to feel that way.
Yeah, definitely. If you're Army, you gotta, like I said, you gotta get a good drive going that ends in 7, and then your defense has got to step up and make some plays.
Here we go. So 1st and 10, they find Max Prime out of looked like the slot that time. He'll get a 5-yard gain. So, they got positive yards on 1st down, which is more than they've been doing on the past couple of drives. So here we go. Second and 5, sending the tight end across the formation. He'll drop back, and he ends up throwing it away here. So 3rd and 5 now, coming up.
Yeah, like I said, if you're Army, you need to convert this 3rd down here so you can keep the drive alive.
Here we go, 3rd and 5, and he gets hit as he's throwing it. Max Prime breaks a tackle, but will not break Max Capone's tackle. And another punting situation coming up for Army. It's not looking good for sure.
Yeah, no, I would even consider going for it because you don't really want to give App State the ball back after your defense hasn't really been able to stop them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough situation. On that play specifically, it was kind of tough because of the blitz. But me personally, I'm not gonna keep throwing behind the sticks. It's not worked. Even if you break a tackle, this App State's defense is fast enough where, you saw it right there. Max Prime broke a tackle there and still lost yards. Okay, stop throwing it behind the line then. It's not working. If you throw it down the field at this point and it gets picked off, well, at least you took a shot. But that's really where they need to go offensively. Defensively, I don't know. They haven't been able to stop App State on these deep passes, so we'll see. 2nd and 3 now, handing it to Thickums, and he gets blasted by Bo Cannon. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, as another caster I know says, if you throw behind the line, you're gonna live behind the line.
It's what it that's what it comes down to. You can get away with it when you are like vastly more talented than the team you're playing. If they can't tackle, they can't tackle. Keep doing it. App State's proved that they can, though, unfortunately. On 3rd and 1, though, they run a play action, and that comes up as a big mistake as Aries Gunderson comes up with a sack, and they're going to have to punt it back to Army now.
Yeah, if you're Army, this is what you love to see by the defense, holding App State to a punt. And the total yards, that is a huge discrepancy right now in App State's favor. 417 to Army's 176.
Absolutely. And, negative running yards doesn't help. Not great passing yards, at 170 or so at this point. Or actually, I think they're at 200, but the negative running yards are knocking the yardage down to 170. But here we go, bunched shotgun set here. They will find a man out of it. This time Max Prime picks up 11 and a 1st down. Nice start to the drive.
Yeah, good first play there by Army. Surprised we still don't have a turnover yet in this game.
Yeah, you better knock on wood. First and 10, Max Prime. He cannot get away from Max Capone tonight. Max Capone has been this defense's, I feel like, worst enemy just all around tonight. Big game by the sophomore linebacker. And they're throwing it, 2nd and 12, finding a man, McDowell. Heck of a touch pass there for a gain of 20, and another first down for Army here.
Yeah, good ball here by Justin Duke to find the open receiver downfield, and that's what Army needs to start doing. Army needs to start taking these 10, 15, 20-yard shots to move down the field in a quick and timely manner.
All right, 45 seconds remaining in the third. They hand it off to Max Prime. He finally gets some kind of positive yardage on a ground, on a carry. He'll pick up 6 here, 2nd and 4. It looks like they're about in field goal range now.
Yeah, but it looks like Max Prime here is not having a good day on the ground. He is just getting chased and run down by this very fast linebacker core and secondary for App State.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, he has not had very much luck at all. 3rd and 2 here. They go to Mookie Rising, and he'll pick up the first down, and that will end the third quarter. 24 Army, 34 App State. I'm Knight, joined by Sayan here, ECFL Game of the Week. Tell them what to do, Sayan.
Get your fours up in chat here, guys, as we're starting the fourth quarter here in North Carolina.
All right, here we go. First down right before the quarter ended, so it'll be first. Oh, okay. They're saying it was a throw. I thought that might have been a fumble. Bobby Brownstone with the hit.
Yeah, Justin Duke is lucky that he got that arm moving forward. Otherwise, I have a feeling that would have been a scoop and score by App State.
2nd and 10, throwing it to the left side. McDowell toe taps as he goes out of bounds. So 3rd and 6, making it a little bit more manageable here on this third down conversion. Or attempted third down conversion, I guess. He'll throw it out of bounds. So we're going to see the field goal unit here. There's no way they go for it. They are going for it. Wow.
They made a liar out of you.
I know. All right, well, here we go. I don't know that I agree with this one, but they're playing aggressive. 4th and 6. And he doesn't do anything with it. So that'll be a sack. Love to see it. Was that Lacey Carr with the sack?
Yep.
Yep, Lacey Carr with her 7th sack of the season. Big time defensive tackle this season. And yeah, App State's going to take over. I take the 3 points there. Especially if you're not even going to throw the damn ball.
Right.
But all right, I won't rant any further. Cobblepot taking over. He finds Teddy Legend for a gain of 8. Looked like a dangerous pass, but it ended up in Teddy Legend's hands. So
if you're App State, you just gotta start running. You gotta start chewing clock. I understand there's only 8 minutes. I understand it's still early in the fourth quarter, but you want to conserve this lead as much as you can. So I would start, making sure your players are staying in bounds and just make sure the clock keeps moving.
All right. That was a favorable spot. I don't know if he had the first
Yeah, I think he was behind the line, but, hometown spot.
Yeah, it's first down. So, Cobblepot here on 1st and 10 will run. He'll pick up 4. 2nd and 6. Yeah, they're saying in the chat, not a first, bad spot. It definitely wasn't. It didn't look like it, but it's no big deal. It's past now. So 2nd and 6 here from the pistol. They're gonna hand it off to Thickums. Thickums gets met right in the gap by McMaple Bacon, and he won't go very far. 3rd and 5 here.
Yeah, it seems like this Army defense is still trying to fight.
Well, the offense hasn't helped them out tonight. I'll tell you that. The offense has not helped out. They didn't even
not
take
in the
points.
slightest.
And they get another first down here. That one was closer.
I think that one's still a favorable spot for App State.
Yeah, that one was less egregious, but I can see how that one could have been a first. The first one, I have no idea, but first down, McGurkin's not going to get anything here on the carry, so Aries Gunderson would, I guess, take the tackle for a loss, or at the very least back to the line. 2nd and 10 now. Handed it off to Thickums on 2nd down. After a 7-yard gain, we have 3rd and 3.
Yeah, it seems like App State is starting to want to just run the clock as much as they can, considering they're up 10, which is smart because you want to conserve this lead.
Definitely smart. Play action here on 3rd and 3. He's going to get caught from behind. We'll get back to the line maybe, but it will bring up a 4th down. So now they're going to go for it.
Oh my lord!
I love it.
Salt in the wound. Salt in the wound.
I like that both of these teams are playing to beat each other and not just to, not lose. Mick Maple Bacon, though, he knew what was coming, and he threw Cobblepot to the ground, and that gives Army even more yards, or I guess less, rather, to have to score a touchdown here.
Yeah, just like Army on their 4th and down, didn't even do anything with the ball, just held onto it and got sacked in the backfield.
All right, Duke throwing a quick one to McDowell. He's going to get back up and get pushed down, so gain of 9.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on there. I knew he wasn't down yet, but I was just waiting for him to finally decide to get up and start running again.
So, for perspective's sake, if Army kicks a field goal there, this drive can tie it. But now they're still looking at a deficit, even if they have a perfect drive here. I didn't agree with that call. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. You kick the field goal because if your defense gets a stop like they did, now you can go down the field and tie the game.
Aldrezi, no, McDowell is not a walk-on. He's a senior. He's been on this team since the same season Justin Duke was a freshman. They've been quarterback-receiver combo this whole time. So that's one of his one of his favorite targets.
I'm getting messages on my phone here from Beard telling me it's all gas, no brakes for the rest of this game for Army.
I hope so. We'll see. They lose more yards here on a Max Prime carry. Trips to the right this time. 2nd and 12. Gonna do a halfback screen. They have it red. Lacey Carr will not let them go anywhere. Let Prime go anywhere. 3rd and 16 now. You gotta wonder, what do they call here? I mean, if they get 4 or 5 yards, they're not gonna go for it again. But
no, they have to take their field goal. Their defense has been able to stop App State on a few times. They gotta go get their points and hope App State can stop them.
That's disappointing. Another screen, losing more yards. Now they can't kick the field goal. They're too far. This will be a miss if they do kick it. Very likely, at least. 4th and 21, game on the line.
And they're going for it again.
They have to. They can't.
Yeah, they do. I mean,
4th and 21. Need a prayer. They're not. Oh, they don't get it. And that is very likely. I don't want to call it game, but the fat lady is definitely tuning her voice right now after that play.
Yeah, we can hear. We can hear her warming up in the booth behind us.
Yeah, that was tough. Max Capone got to bring that down, though. Come on, 44.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree. I think that was the play of the game right there.
Here we go. Cobblepot play action on 1st down. That'll be an incomplete, so it'll keep the clock not running, stopped, I guess. Yeah, here we go. They're saying thank you for not catching it. Come on now, the 8 yards he threw it isn't gonna make a difference. You're like, better field position. Nah, I think me personally, I would rather have the pick, but I don't know. It's cool.
Yeah, same. I would have rather had the pick.
3rd and 7 here. They go to their tight end, and Dick Trickle will pick up a first down on the 11-yard catch.
Yeah, this has just been a dominant performance the second half by App State.
All right, 1st and 10. Oh my gosh!
God.
Jamar Carr holds on somehow, but they're for sure going to go send him to the blue medical tent because he got popped.
Yeah, that is what's known. That's one of those hospital passes.
Yeah, there you go. Bo Cannon getting a little bit of his lick back for sure.
Looked like somebody put some gunpowder under him and lit a fuse.
Alright, here we go. He's saying in the chat, new record holder. So I know at one point he was about 300 yards away from the all-time ECFL receiving record. According to Carr in the chat, he has broken it. So congratulations, Carr. Another great player, another great career, and comes in a big time game here. 3rd and 2.
Yeah, they're just running the clock down, so they probably won't hike this with till like 2:40,
Yeah,
2:45 left on the clock.
They'll still throw it deep though. They don't care. I'm not saying the guarantee they will, but they're willing to. And that will pick up a first, but it's a fumble. Uh-oh.
And there we go, the first turnover of the game, but I think it's too late.
I think he might have been down. It popped out a little late. I'm not trying to be a hater, but
and the booth review is reviewing it.
Yeah,
his knee's down.
He's down.
That would have been a huge break for Army, but it would have came at the wrong time.
Yep.
You needed that to come in sooner than now.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't see a way to really win this without some kind of big pick six or fumble return for a touchdown, and even then, you still need a lot of help. So
yeah,
I don't know. 2nd and 7 here. Looks like App State is gonna win.
Yeah, it looks like App State will be the new number one, considering the Bison fell earlier this week.
Yep.
I know Knight doesn't like talking about it.
No, I'm just pretending it didn't happen. It's all right.
You can't live in an alternate reality there, Knight. You gotta come back to the real world. It happened.
I would argue that a sim league is an alternate reality.
I mean, true, but at the same time, we all know what happened in NDSU this week.
3rd and 1 here as the clock ticks. They're 1 yard out. I expect a
give it to McGurkin.
Yeah, I expect a garbage time McGurkin touchdown here. Why not? Give him
just rub the salt in the rub the salt in the wound.
Why not?
Oh, there's gonna be about a minute 30 or less left in this game before they hike the ball.
I will tell you this though, this is Teddy Legend's worst game of his career. I know he still caught the touchdown, but I think he only had 3 catches. So
I think so. No, so they're not gonna give it to McGurkin on the ground.
Yep, trying to get a garbage time passing touchdown. It won't pay off.
Just go for it, App State. You might as well.
Yeah.
Go for it. You might as well. You're if you don't get it, you pin Army deep.
Yeah, that's true. It's a lot harder to go 90-something yards
with no timeouts.
Yeah. But yeah, they'll end up kicking a field goal here with 35-something seconds left. So field goal doesn't really help them at all. It's still a 2-possession game. Kind of makes more sense to pin them deep here, but I don't know.
What do we know? We're broadcasters. It's going to be about 44 seconds left before they hike this.
And they make it. So it's a 13-point game, 37-24. Army's going to have another possession, but they need about a miracle and a half. and I don't know if they have it in them.
Yeah, they need a Tracy McGrady moment where he went off against, I think it was the Rockets that year, when he scored like 12 points in a minute.
Yeah, well, we'll certainly see. Judging by how the offense has been, I expect maybe a screen, probably a throwaway, maybe off the back foot across the middle. I don't know.
Maybe just 3 straight sacks.
All right, 1st and 10. Throwing it deep here.
Oof.
It's not picked off. Zumi Anderson could have, though. 36 seconds remain, 2nd and 10.
Yep.
All right, Justin Duke dropping back again. Throwing it deep. Has nobody. And Zumi Anderson just loves knocking the ball down. That's kind of his thing.
Yep. Sure looks like it. Justin Duke right now just seems to also love to throw it in double coverage.
Yeah. All right, 3rd and 10. And Rhino Dobbins. It's not going to officially end it because they're going to have another snap, but big time sack for him. I think that's 12 for the season on him, or 13.
I think so.
13.
12 or
sack.
Lucky number 13.
And they throw it behind the sticks, and that will end it. Mookie gets a 6-yard gain, and App State is now the number 1 team in the ECFL. Hard to argue after a performance like this. They really buckled down in the second half and showed the league why. So there you have it, 37-24, game of the week. App State moves to 5-0, 3-0 in their conference. Army moves to 4-1 and 3-1 in their conference. There it is. What are your final thoughts, Zane?
Good game by App State. I mean, they came out, had a rough first drive or two, but after that, they just turned on the burners and dominated Army in all facets of the game. So, well deserving of the number 1 spot.
Well, there you have it. I am Knight, joined by my broadcast partner, Sayan. This was the ECFL Game of the Week. Have a good night, everybody. We're signing out.